Welcome back, everybody, to the Talos Principle 2, and holy shit, I don't know if you can pick this up. Oh, hold on, let me turn off my cursor's like on the right. Okay, it's not being picked up in the recording. My cursor was like on the right mark. Anyways, I finally fixed my FPS. I don't know if you can like tell from the recording, but I spent so long. I was sitting down. I'm like, I don't know why, because something felt off last time I played with the graphics. I don't know what it was, but it was something that was disturbing my eyes. And I thought it was a VSync problem, because something problem I had in Talos Principle 1. I kept having like VSync problems. Like even though I turned VSync on in the settings, it would I would still get horizontal tearing, and I was only able to relieve that issue, not really fix it, but relieve it by just turning my FPS way up. Oh, and Yakut wants to talk. We'll talk to him in a minute. Anyways, so I was going to my settings. I thought maybe it was some kind of conflict with my graphics card settings and the in-game settings. So I turned it off there, on here, on there, off here. Just see, and nothing was working. Turns out I have an AMD. So I have an AMD graphics card, by the way, which I crazily regret. Never buy an AMD graphics card. It has some setting called AMD Fluid Motion Frames, which boosts FPS with frame generation. And the frames it was generating, I guess, were out of horizontal alignment. And I turned that off, and it feels so good now. It feels so good to play. I'm not even using FSR. I've got that shit on native. I am lowering my resolution a bit, but that's worth it because this looks beautiful. This looks so good, and walking and moving around, it feels fine. It feels very fluid. I think I'm getting about like 70 FPS right now, which as long as you're above 60, you know, you're good. So no complaints from me. Which feels great. I'm glad I was able to fix the problem. Anyways, so the goal today is to find the stars. And yes, I know it's triangles here. I'm calling them stars because that's what they are. Anyway, let's talk to Yakut. What's up, Yakut?
1K, what's up?
Got some questions for you, bro. Tell me about yourself.
I don't know if there's much to tell. I'm not that interesting. I'm just a member of the scavenging team.
That's interesting enough.
Senior member. Lead scavenger, I guess. There's not that many of us left, to be honest, and Garrus doesn't get along with the mayor.
Who the fuck is Garrus?
What else? I have a cat named Bruce.
Oh, yep, in your PFP.
Like old music.
Nice.
I have a collection of antique bottles.
Oh.
I think that's it.
Where the fuck? Antique bottles. Tell me about Bruce.
He's 5 years old.
Aww.
Half goofball, half psychopath.
Every cat
loves
ever.
Sticking his head into things. Choose cables.
Still every
on
cat.
Electrical stuff.
Okay, that one's
Melville
weird.
Banned him from her workshop, but he loves visiting her and peeing on her equipment.
Okay. Yeah, I want to know about the bottle collection actually.
I just find it fascinating that these fragile objects have survived for so long.
Class will do that.
Plus, they're kind of pretty.
Okay. It is nice to know that we have a sense of beauty, you know? That's one thing I wonder if it's going to be hard to program into robots, is giving them the sense of being able to know what they're looking at is beautiful. Like a sunset or a piece of art or, you know, a really nice tree. I'm a college student, and on campus there is this really nice tree. I need to figure out what type of tree it is, but it is like the most beautiful tree. It kind of looks like a bonsai tree, but it's like a normal size tree, you know, it's huge. It's really pretty. Anyways, why'd you become a scavenger?
I've always loved exploration, seeing new places, that feeling that you're the first person to set foot somewhere after all this time. But you know, it's not even that. It's just seeing new things. The world is full of remarkable sights, and experiencing them changes you. It's not the same as just reading about it.
His face has like these little marks on it. I don't know what it is. Anyways, yeah, I agree. I love discovering.
Exactly. Every time I go on another mission, I find something that surprises me, that extends my horizons in ways I couldn't have anticipated. The world is so much bigger than we are. It contains things that we can't even imagine. And if we limit ourselves to our own minds, we'll never grow.
Yeah, especially big-ass temples. Yeah, you want to solve some of these puzzles, bro? You know?
Oh, no. Please.
What?
No puzzles. I'm so bad at puzzles. I barely got out of the booting process. I even thought I might be
How?
defective.
How, bro? Oh god, Yaku's mental, bro. Yaku's fucking mentally deficient. How did you step out of the fucking whirlybird, bro? Oh my god. Alright, what's the farthest you've ever been?
It might be this. Although there was an expedition to a superconductor storage facility up north, incredibly well preserved, but the logistics were an absolute nightmare. Now that I think about it, there might be some of that in you.
You ever seen mega structures?
Our ancestors built some pretty amazing things. Huge cities, factories, mines, monuments to their history, but nothing quite like this, no.
Alright, that's it. That was a fun little talk with Yakut. Alright, so usually stars can be located inside puzzles, usually that have a connection that you'll need to grab from another puzzle. However, these puzzles are so spread out from each other, it's hard to imagine they're interacting in some kind of meaningful way, save for some kind of long-range connection, you know? I think the more probable approach would be that one of the stars is located just somewhere off the path. We gotta just explore the random. Like, look, what's this? Someone came in and chopped like a ring of trees down. Got a rock right here. Weird. We're just gonna see where these old legs take us. Need to add like Mirror's Edge parkour, like wall running and shit. Okay. We're still getting that like thing where you can see between textures, which is a little weird. A star could be located. Oh, what's this? The fuck? A mine. Weird. By the way, terrible instincts. I see a mine and I immediately walk into it. I must be some kind of idiot. Hearing some weird noises to my right. Well, it's very possible a star is just located behind the gold doors, which we don't know how to open those yet. So this may be a come back later type of ordeal. Hoop. Hoop. Oh. Copper. Okay. We'll explore the other half of this area, and if I don't find any stars, we'll get you moving. Oop. I just kind of want to walk through everything again now that my graphics are fixed. Really appreciate everything, you know? This game is a beautifully made game, man. All these details. Another thing I did was I tried overclocking my graphics card, which oddly didn't seem to really do much. But that bitch is getting hot though, so. It's starting to get a little heated in my room, and I can't even open a window because it is. Let me check the temperature. It is 81 degrees outside, bro. Holy schmoly. Also, we apparently have a message. Oh, here you go. I should identify Prometheus goaded. Hey, that's my that's one of my favorite Magic the Gathering keywords. Goaded New Jerusalem inhabitants deciphering incantations. Interview with 1K suggested that the projection could be. I could totally see there being invisible walls somewhere. Like, instead of the simulation just having a, you know, wall with no hitbox, in real life it could be like, oh, it's a projected wall, you know, made of hard light. Oh, hello, Alcatraz. How's it going?
What can I do for you?
Tell me about yourself, bro.
Me? Well, I was born when New Jerusalem was a lot smaller than it is now, and there was a lot of work to do. I wasn't really interested in technical stuff, engineering and so on, but I was good at keeping things organized. So I got involved with the administration side of things. Making sure the scavenging teams focused on the right materials, keeping track of our energy usage, that sort of thing.
Well,
I think
everyone
we've
needs that.
accomplished what the founder wanted us to, and I'm proud that I helped make that happen. Byron doesn't see it that way, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes he gets so lost in his dreams that he forgets to look at the real world.
It's fair. You consider Byron a friend?
Of course. My best friend, in fact.
Oh, wow.
And someone I've worked with hundreds of times over the centuries. A
Centuries.
good person who cares about the world and the people in it. I just also think he's wrong about everything and extremely annoying.
I would love to see a good timeline of everything happening, because I'm struggling to get a sense of how long everything's taken and how long everything's been, you know? Yeah, you know, I love that. I love that you can disagree and still be friends. That's such a nice quality in people.
The founder taught us that we must never lose track of other people's humanity, even if they disagree with us. We're all in this together, even if we can't always see eye to eye.
What do you think about the megastructure?
I don't know. It's obviously impressive, but I think we should be very careful. We're dealing with powers we don't really understand.
Yep. Alcatraz seems like a good mix of like the curious side of people and the safe side of people. You know, I'm trying to think of what the mayor's side of people. It's like there's a spectrum between how the mayor wants people to be and how Byron wants people to be. You know, and I'd say Alcatraz is just a little bit to the right of that spectrum. You know, a little bit on the Byron side. What do you think about the lab I found?
I think the only reason to build a lab in so remote a location is because you're trying to hide what you're doing. Or because what you're doing is dangerous.
Oh, so what does the goal mean to you?
To me, it means accepting a certain amount of humility. Our ancestors thought they could master the world with no regard for any other organisms. They failed to see themselves as part of a greater whole. I think the founder realized where they went wrong and tried to offer us a different path. A path where we have a place in this world, but the world is not ours.
I dig that.
Well, puzzles, or trials, as Elohim calls them, were used as part of the process that created the founder, and they're still part of how we're born. They symbolize the human ability to understand the world and solve problems. But nowadays, they don't have a practical application. They are a common motif in the arts, though.
Yeah.
The only physically existing puzzles I can think of are in the Museum of the Simulation. So, to answer your question, no idea.
Yeah, that's all. I love hearing their perspectives, bro. This is so nice. I'd say it's a pretty good improvement in Talos 1, where all your perspectives come from reading snippets on a computer, you know? Now it's like I'm actually talking to someone about their own unique perspectives. Feels a little weird saying persons, but yeah, they are persons, which is a struggling definition across the Talos games. Where the fuck are the stars? I will explore every inch of this place. So I imagine one, right? At least one is behind that gold door. So then where is the second one? Is the big question. Oh, so you hearing this music right now? Oh, whoa, oh, oh, here we go, here we go. Interconnectivity.
It's strange that some of these puzzles seem disconnected from the rest.
Say that
Like
again.
it's all unfinished.
Or still evolving.
Okay. Okay, so we got blue. There's the goal. We got red, so we can achieve green. But that is a loose achievement. Except if we do this, then we can do this and that. Oop. Okay. So now, huh. I'm thinking we can put this connector here in between the blue in there to get the blue, but then that'll block the way for the green. Of course, we don't need this to have green anymore, so... I'm trying to think, we could go roundabout, right? For the blue. Just wrap it around. Okay, yeah, let's try that. See how far that can get. Oh. There you go. Okay. And that's you, you, you. We'll put you right here. Oh, whoops. There you go. Okay. Right there, and then get our third connector. VoIP. And is there an angle where this works? Shit, no. No, not really. If it didn't have to keep that button open the whole time. Well, I mean, wait, actually. I can keep the button open with that. Boom. Okay, now we're good. Watch this shit up. Get them from both, hell yeah. Boom, baby. Smack. Fuck yeah. So where are you going? Holy shit, you are quick. Hoo! Hoo, hoo. It's like racing your ghost in a racing game. Like Neon White or something. What the fuck? Hey, he juking me! Oh, is he going to the gold door? No, I think we're past that. I could be wrong though. Yakut, look out! Yakut, I meant. I always get the name wrong. Oh, we're in here. Oh shit. Okay, no, wait. Okay, I totally got my mental GPS all fucked up. We are totally going to the gold door, aren't we? Okay. I was kind of assuming a triangle would be behind there. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. We're going to need a lot. A lot of triangles. I thought that I was just going to open up like after I got the 2 triangles, but no. Okay. I hear mosquitoes. Fucking flies. Okay. Well, that means that the triangle is 99% not behind that door. So, where it at, though? Ooh. Who's this, I wonder? It's a little hard to discern whether they're human or robot. They look human. Because I think the robot would have like the neck pistons. Oh! Hold on 1 second. Alright, there you go. Sorry about that. Why are there so many chopped down trees? What the hell happened out here? Almost sounds like there's a hive in there somewhere. Who? No. Who? think I'm making that. Unless, oh damn. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, no. Probably nothing up there anyways. The hell? Oh! I got an achievement. Find an ancient human artifact. Yeah, it looks like what, a pump jack for a well or something? Not entirely sure what that is. We'll read about it later. Where could the other puzzle be? Boy, I hope Neith doesn't get mad at me for getting all wet out here. 'Cause I have jumped in a numerous amount of puzzles. Okay, I think this is where we found the one that I've already done. Yep. Okay. I've made one big loop, which is not very efficient of me. But you better get used to me jumping around here, because that's going to happen until I find that second star. Why is this lady like screaming in the music? Does she not know how to sing? Damn. Okay, I'm cheating. I don't even need the Tetronimo puzzle. Or the Tetronimo bridge, I mean. Just going there manually. Okay, I was joking at first, but man, I'm getting pretty far out here. There's something out there. The hell are you? Oh shit. Hey, I can't get up there, little fucker. What the hell do you think you're going? You little bitch. You baited me, going out here on this little land area. Fuck, I'm gonna lose it. Apt music, by the way. The music really kicked in there at the right time. I am not conserving my energy reserves very well at all. Okay, that wasn't the other triangle, was it? No, it was not. What are you? Weird. Okay, we'll have to follow him after the star. Who? 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 Okay, haven't explored that area. Ooh, that looks important. Let's go check. What the fuck? The thinker?
Whether it is true that Daedalus
Stratton.
constructed the giant Talos, or as others say he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man? He moved of his own volition.
Let me see if there's a walk button. I'm sick of I want to RP walk with these people. And no.
He spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man while driven
This is very
Oh,
similar to the
shit.
structure where you found the schematics.
Damn it. I didn't mean to, I was worried that I was gonna miss something, but I should have just waited for
Check
the
out the
audio to
terminals.
finish.
Maybe there's something that'll help us understand who built this place.
Hope
Have to
so.
have left something behind.
You'd hope. Are these server farms? Definitely some weird looking architecture in here. Oh, okay, so it's like in Talos Principle. By the way, I'm not calling it Talos like Stratton did. We're fucking thinking with portals? Please tell me we're thinking with portals. That looks so dope. But like in Talos Principle 1, you would unlock the new tools by using sigils, but here it seems I'm just getting the schematics. .2 killer, what the fuck? Huh. Eustathius, Cornelius, Aurora, Sun, Sarabai, Byron, Melampus, Yemo, Hypatia, Nyam, Benorius. Who were the two that one guy said he couldn't get signatures from? Wasn't it Sarabai and was it Nyam? I can't remember. Funny how you can take something that's 90% true in terms. What is this referring to? I'm not quite sure I'm understanding what these texts are trying to hint at here. Strange. I cannot wait to use this tool, by the way. That looks so fucking dope. Okay, theory 1, maybe Athena loved puzzles so much that she constructed this big ass station to add new puzzle elements and create some type of AI that can just make puzzles forever. Because I know I would, bro. I fucking love puzzles. Love me some puzzles.
Interesting monument. Decorative for another puzzle.
That's what I'm wondering. What? Okay. This is fucking like Talos text, not English. Oh. Okay. So that might be a star then? Probably a star? Gotta do a little bit of bridge building though. Frog. Talos Principle. Go fuck yourself. Who? 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 What I don't get about that gold door, it showed that you needed like 10 or 20 stars just to open it. So am I supposed to come back here? Do the other areas not have their own star doors?
I don't know if this is relevant, but St. Edwald believed that Tetramenos represented the name of God and God's ability to reshape the world.
True, but he was also mad as a hatter.
One man's madness is another man's genius.
Were hatters really that crazy, bro? How crazy did hatters have to be for them to make like a whole phrase about it, you know? It's like, oh, you put on a hat. Oh, you're fucking crazy, bro. You're literally insane. I'm gonna try swimming. Oh, this is like a super shallow bay. Holy shit. I could have just walked out here. Triangle. Or a spark. Got an achievement for that.
Not all things must be balanced. When good is weighed against evil, tip the scale.
I like that. That was a nice phrase.
I
Okay.
thought that was more like a recording.
Yeah, I
The
know,
entity
right?
didn't appear, and the system didn't react either.
Really? Okay.
Stars. Another reflection of the simulation.
Wait, did I get a star? Also, he called it stars too. Fuck y'all. I bet there's a lot of dumbasses out there calling it triangles. Like idiots. So that was a star then? I need to look at a map. There's one of those little map consoles. Who? Who? No. No, it was not. So whoever just said that shit fucking lied. Now I gotta go hunt for another fucking star again. Oh no, look, oh! No, that was a different thing. Look at the top left. I have a spark and an actual star. Okay. Don't I look stupid now? Like in the first game, actually finding the star is most of the puzzle. There's like two different types of stars. Stars, I prefer stars which are hidden, because finding them is the hard part. But the stars where they make it obvious where the location is, you know that's about to be a bitch to get to. Yeah, I see some kind of structure out here, so we'll go check it. Oh, it's looking promising. Okay, looking less promising. Ooh. Fuck. Okay. Since we're technically in the first world, it's entirely possible the star is actually just on the other side of the bridge. So, yeah. Alright, let's go do the bridge puzzle. Make a bridge out of the two Trunamoos. Ooh. I'm trying to like surf the wall, source style. Huh. What? I guess I could... Oh! That's not real, is it? I'm gonna fall through that. Okay. Back her up. What in the fuck? Oh, it's gonna show me, isn't it, where the next piece is gonna be? Okay. Gotcha. Kinda weird.
When I was booted up, I was terrible at the Tetromino arrangers.
Really?
Those are actually the only ones I was good at. What? I'm just saying.
Humble brag. Okay, I thought that was like a snake down there. Now it's just a stick. Okay. Whoa, mama. Okay, this feels really cool. This is gonna be like an Outer Wilds.
Anti-gravity?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Could be, I guess.
Like an Outer Wilds, one of those beams. I don't know what you call them. Whoa. Okay, but a lot faster. I also locked my camera. Oh god. It's like an opening of a Doctor Who episode. What the fuck? An angel.
In the beginning,
The Sphinx.
God shaped humankind out of the clay of the earth and gave them life with their own breath. But who is closer to perfection, the creator or the created?
It's a good question, actually. Yeah, but what is perfection? Perfection's impossible.
The man who lives on the plains imagines that the gods dwell on the mountaintop. But if he followed the steep road, he would see his shadow in the clouds beneath. When Prometheus saw that humankind was more alike in nature to the gods than to the animals, he stole the secret of fire from Olympus and shared it with the mortals. Was his theft justified?
That's a good question, actually. I don't know, that doesn't feel like a globally applicable statement right here. I'm kind of leaning towards this one. This one seems pretty good too. How helpless were humans without fire? Fire is pretty essential. It's kind of weird that they didn't give us that shit. So I'm gonna say yeah.
Children must learn to help themselves.
Difference of opinion.
Angered by the betrayal of Prometheus, Zeus punished humankind by creating Pandora. He gave her a box, and when she opened it, from inside escaped sorrow and suffering. All that remained within was hope. What does this mean?
Yeah, hope may still be found if we were willing to look for it.
Those who seek hope should ask themselves why it was imprisoned with the world's evils.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Creature of clay, you stand before the fire. Will it make you whole, or will it destroy you?
Fucking love fire, bro.
Consider the shadows cast by the flame, but do not mistake them for truth.
God damn, the Sphinx and her fucking riddles. Holy shit. What does any of that shit mean? Whoa. Sheesh. Damn.
Guys, look at my stream. The beam 1K activated is connecting to the pyramid.
I called it. I called it. That was a receiver. I called it. Oh, incoming group call.
We need to talk about what just happened. Thoughts?
I'd say there are two distinct issues here. What is the being 1K spoke to, and what is the function of the beam?
Let's start with the Sphinx.
It seems similar to the apparition in New Jerusalem. Presumably the same technology.
What I'd like to know is what we're dealing with, ontologically speaking. Was this a sentient being or some kind of recording?
It definitely was a recording. It was reacting to what I was saying.
That doesn't necessarily mean that it's intelligent.
Sure.
Let's assume for a moment that 1K is right, and it is intelligent in some sense. What really matters here is what it was trying to achieve by asking those questions.
I think it was testing me. That's usually what the Sphinx represents, right? It's a test. It tests with its riddles.
Testing you to what? See if you're worthy?
That's an interesting thought. You solve the puzzles, you get access to the towers, you enable a beam, and if you do it 3 times, you get access to the megastructure.
Maybe, but why?
I don't know. It's a mystery.
Hey!
Don't you like mysteries, Al? Everybody likes a good mystery.
You know what I like? Certainty.
What are mysteries except another form of puzzle? Yeah, come on, Al. Live a little.
That's the spirit. 1K, keep solving puzzles.
You know
The
it.
rest of you, as you were.
Okay. What a machine. Alright. Alley-oop. Get the fuck out of here. Oof. I'd say that calls for a bathroom break. See you next episode.